and welcome back to Visit Fell Coast. I'm off on a jolly this afternoon. I'm off on a jolly to the other end of Blackpool. So I thought we'd start today in Blackpool with a little bit of a drive down the prom. So, before you find out where I'm actually going, don't forget to make sure that you've subscribed. Don't forget to make sure that you've got all of your notifications enabled. And sign up for that Visit Fell Coast email newsletter. Because that way you'll find out about all the interesting things that are happening all over the coast. Plus local history, events, people, places, all kinds of interesting stuff. So you can get it at visitfelcoast.info/newsletter. It looks as if it's still a little bit busy. It's a little bit warmer today, even though it's duller. So it's 14 degrees currently. And you'll notice on the right hand side that there's a big white marquee appeared. I went up to Blackpool, well I went to Lytham Hall actually yesterday. And I noticed as we drove along the promenade that they were doing that. And I think we're going to find out in another video I'm making today what's actually going in there, because we're going to Blackpool. No, we're not, we're going to Lightworks. We're going to Lightworks, which is the place where they make the Blackpool illuminations. And we're going to go and find out what's happening at Lightpool, which is the festival of light and entertainment and whatnot during October half term, because it's the holidays next week. It's the holidays next week. That's rolled round, I must say. Yesterday it was absolutely glorious. It was one of those cold, bright days. And loads of sunshine, but it was a lot colder than it is today, to be fair. And now today it's come warmer, but of course when it comes warmer it goes dull. At least it's not raining. So, oh, red lights spell danger. So we're going to go and drive all the way to, forgotten what it's called. We're going to Squires Gate Lane, and Lightworks is round the back of the estate where Morrison's is and TK Maxx and whatnot, which is a frequent haunt of ours. It's still quite busy. It's still quite busy for all it's the middle of October and quite dull. What date is it today? It's the 15th of October. So I thought you'd enjoy a little drive along the prom to start this off. And then when we've done at Lightworks, we'll see where the afternoon takes us. Children, they must be on holiday. I wonder if they're Scottish. Do Scottish schools break up before English ones? Because I know they have their summer holidays really early, so I wonder if perhaps Scottish children are already off, because there's quite a few kids about actually when I look, which explains why it's busier than normal. At least it's not raining. So are you coming to Blackpool during October half term? Will you be coming to see Lightpool? There's various different events on and lots of art installations to go and find and plenty of stuff to do. So I think I might actually nip down here and we'll go down Lytham Road and cut a corner off today. So I'll rejoin you somewhere later at some time. Because we're going this away, chat away. Well, that was very interesting. The answer to what's in the tent is I've forgotten. Let me just get the leaflet out of my bag and I'll tell you. Just 2 seconds. I'm a wally, aren't I? Obviously, we started off today in Blackpool with a little bit of a drive down the promenade, and I said to you that I was going to Lightworks, which you can watch that video tomorrow night. I'd been a few weeks ago and already got some footage of them making installations for the event, which is in Blackpool over half term, and I've been back to do some other footage and to interview Phil, who is the creative director at Lightweights, because he wasn't there when I went last time. So I asked him what was going in the tent on the seafront. It's not a tent, it's a marquee. Phil says to remember that it's not a tent, it's a marquee. So it's going to be one of the installations called Flux. So I'm going to turn this round and I'll show you which one it is. Just a second. It's this one. It's Flux Extended, and it's kinetic architecture composed of lines of dynamic light, motorised and controlled in real time. So that will be interesting. That's going in the marquee on Tower Festival Headland at the side of the RNLI place. And now, having been to Lightworks, we are at South Shore at Blackpool, and I think there's a little bit of rain blowing up. I'd be very surprised if there's not. And the first job I'm going to do is to go to the coffee shop here, and I'm going to go and get a cup of hot chocolate because I am absolutely gasping for a drink. I'm really thirsty, so I thought, right, I'll go and get a takeaway chocolate from the coffee shop at the side of the pleasure beach, and then we'll go and have a walk over onto the seafront, and I'm trying to see if I can manage not to spill down my coat. It's a very nice shop, this. I've been in here before. Right, are we ready? Let's have a look what you could have won. Ooh, that lovely wallpaper. Hiya. Can I have a takeaway hot chocolate, please? I bet she was wondering who the grade A had blown in. That wallpaper were lovely. If you ever go in there, you must have a look at the wallpaper. It's a lovely little shop, lovely little cafe. There's a queue a mile long for this tram that's coming. Right, I'm equipped now. I've got my hot chocolate, and I think we'll go for a walk across to the seafront. We'll go and have a sit round here because I've got some things to tell you, but I couldn't possibly juggle a cup, a camera, and me all at once without actually dropping something. So we'll go around the side of the sandcastle and we'll go and have 2 minutes, and I'll tell you what I need to tell you, because it's the dates for events and things for Lightpool, because there's loads happening in Blackpool at half term. Oh, I say, he's not doing it now. There's a seagull here that's dropping shells on the... Do you know, they're ever so clever. Let me just turn it round. Can you see this seagull here? This adult one. He's got a shell in his mouth. They pick them up off the beach, and then they fly with them, and they just drop them on the floor so that they crack and open, and they can get in them to eat the fish. And now everybody's coming and trying to take his muscle. Naughty birds. Look, they've pinched it. Babies don't know what to do with it though. Oh, he's lost his shell. They're really funny when they do that. We've got a flat section on the top of our roof at home, and they take stones and shells and crab bodies and things up onto the roof, and they roll them round, and I kid you not, it sounds like they're getting the coal in. They make a right din. In fact, my dad opens the... Ooh, big one just going up and round, look. My dad opens the bathroom window and shouts at them. Because they don't make a din. It just sounds like they've got a ton of coal. Right, let's have a sit on this bench a second, shall we? And I'll tell you what's on here. I'm going to take the lid off my hot chocolate, and then it can be cooling down, because otherwise I'll be sat here until tomorrow with drinking this. Are you ready? I'm trying to do this one-handed, which is always a bad thing, knowing me. Are you ready? Right, I better hold on to that, because that's going to blow away. That looks very nice. £3.55 that, and I reckon that's a big cup. Is anybody watching? Can I lick this chocolate? After my lid. You didn't see that, did you? I don't want to end up dripping chocolate all over my coat. I've got a green coat on it. It wouldn't look good with chocolate stains down it. So, light pool. Right, let's turn this around and you can talk to me again. Light pool. Right, so the Light Pool Festival is the 18th to 26th of October. The tower projections are on nightly at 7, 8, 9 and 10 o'clock. There's a growth art projection projected onto the former George pub. There's an illuminated ice cream cart, which sounds rather mysterious. There's carnival magic at the tower, but that's sold out, so if you've not already got a ticket, you've had it for that one. There's Go With The Flow at Showtime, which is a kids' craft workshop type thing. And then there are some guided tours on one evening on the 24th of October. So there's plenty going off, plus all of the Blackpool illuminations and all of the light trail. That's the word I'm looking for, trail. Let me see if I can drink this without spilling. I'm a mucky pup, honestly. Oh, that's nice. Just what the doctor ordered. And then, as if that's not enough, when they finish with Light Pool, they start with Halloween. So for Halloween, the monsters are coming to Blackpool. And that's the 28th of October to the 3rd of November. And that is a daytime trail of inflatable monsters which will be illuminated at night. I don't really know much more about that yet, but I'll keep you posted. So there's lots happening in Blackpool. So later this week, it's Tuesday today. Tuesday what did I say it is? Is it the 15th? Let's have a look. Tuesday the 15th. Wow, that would go for me. It's Tuesday the 15th today, so later this week I have another assignment, as James Moore would have said, Roger Moore, James Bond, yeah. I have another assignment later this week in Blackpool, so I shall be going around and about in Blackpool to have a look and see what's occurring. So watch this space, there's more to come. I've not only had backstage access to the Lightworks factory, I've also got backstage access to where they're putting them up. So hopefully we'll be able to get some of the works being installed later in the week. Oh, it's raining. I told you it was going to rain. And I'm sat here drinking hot chocolate. Oh well, I'll just turn this off a minute while I drink this and see if I get wet. That's better, that's filled the gap. Tide's quite a long way out, isn't it? It was a day quite like this that I just happened to stumble upon them filming the landscape artist, I nearly said portrait artist then, landscape artist of the year. And they were all in the little pods. I don't know whether you've ever watched it. It's quite good. Kevin and my dad like to watch it, so we usually have it on. I do believe the pottery throwdown is also coming back to our screens, as is, there was something else that I saw advertised. Oh, Rylan and Judge, what do we call him? What's his name? The guy that does he's a solicitor and he does that programme where he presides as a judge over families that are arguing. Oh goodness, what's his name? Put it in the comments, I've forgotten. But Rylan and that guy went on a trip to, I think they went to Florence. I don't know whether you've seen it. It was somewhere like that. Not Florence. Oh, what's it called with the canals? I'm not doing very well, am I? Venice. Venice, that's the one. They went to Venice. And you know, I wouldn't have said I liked either of them prior to watching that. And it was really interesting. They're coming back as well. They're doing another series. We have very eclectic viewing tastes at Rabbit Towers. One minute we've got soaps on and downright rubbish, and the next we're watching documentaries about space and time. Well, I do. Not so much them two. So I thought we'd just have a little shufty down here. We'll go across, see if we can get around this wall. In fact, I tell you what, rather than trying to climb over it in a very ungainly and unladylike way, I'll walk to the end of it, shall I? And then we'll walk round the side of the pleasure beach and see what's happening at this end of Blackpool. Because I don't often come down this end of Blackpool unless I've got a reason to visit. I noticed yesterday when we went to Lytham Hall that they were putting new power supplies in for all these lights. So they've obviously succumbed to the weather. This is the back end of Venus Reborn. So at the back of all of these big tableau illuminations, there's all this electrical wiring and whatnot, and the big ones all have a little shed at the back of them like that, which is where they're controlled from. Clever, huh? Oh, big one's just coming up and down. Wow. No, you still won't get me on that. Imagine me on that. I don't think I ever told you the story about Southport Flower Show, did I? I started to feel queasy on the way home. I'm driving as well. And I don't know if you've ever been to Southport, but we got on that road as you're coming out, where all the little nurseries and farms and things are. Not much out of Southport. And I just threw the car into a gateway, threw the door open and gaffed my socks up. I was as sick as a dog. Oh dear. And that's driving the car. I says, I told you I have travel sickness. Can you remember when these shops were all quite full of different businesses, and it's a bit out on a limb, you know, isn't it? Don't get enough people down here for shops. There's not enough passing trade. When you need enough customers to be able to earn a living. Let's go and have a nosy in the gateway at the pleasure beach. There's a very big crocodile. Let's see what this says. This 12-foot long alligator trapped on a golf course in northern Florida was discovered to have 223 golf balls in its stomach. I don't know about it is real as well, you know, because look at that. That looks as if it's got scales coming off. Has it been taxidermed? Does look real, doesn't it? Goodness, I've never been in there. Have you ever been in there? That looks like Kevin. Yeah, I can definitely see the similarity there. That's Kevin. Of course, this is like the old school sideshow that they used to have at the travelling fairs. There you go. That's the monster hunt. Look on the display over there. It's just flashed off. It's just flashed away. No drones. Message to all drone operators, no drones. Amusements. We used to go in there. I've arrived. Oh, it's a haven. It's a haven pass. Never seen one of them before. Well, well, well. What's that one? Oh, that's the perfume bottle. That's obviously a car air freshener. Open every day until late. Park entrance. Oh, what are they doing with the... Is it the ice blaster, that one? It's all scaffolded up. No donuts for sale today. I have to say, I did enjoy that chocolate. Very nice it was. Just what the doctor ordered. I think they're optimistic, getting people playing crazy golf. Oh, there's two there, look. Sorry, I take that back, there's a family. You see, that's the good thing about Blackpool. There's always something to do, whatever the weather. So if you come on holiday at half term and in October, November and December to Blackpool, there's always plenty of things you can do to get out of the weather. Whereas a lot of places rely on everything being outdoors. And that's no good at all, is it? No good at all. Wonder what they're going to do with this little bit of land. Used to be a go-kart track here, didn't there? It's a nice little plot for somebody to run a business from. This poor lad here looks bored to death in Ramsey Castle compound. So I hope you've enjoyed that video, that little look around today in Blackpool. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to sign up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.